Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we got the massive data download for Dokkan 2. I mean, shit is looking really good. Again, so we got the data download. We have 3 characters. The free-to-play login unit and Super EZA for Super Vegito and INT Buhan. Now, let me pull up quickly the schedule. These characters are not coming out anytime soon. Super Vegito and Buhan are 8 days away. These guys, we're going to have the anniversary LRs for multiple days before these guys come out. I'm pretty sure the banners are going to be on the 28th my time, 6 days from now. These guys are basically it's infinity away. They put them in the data way too early, I think. But, I mean, it is what it is. Alright, let's just start with Super Vegito. That's who people are going to care about mostly. Now, remember, this is a Super EZA, so only his... Hold on. Alright, it's a Super EZA, so remember, only the passive changes, right? So, like, super attack effect is going to be the same, links are the same, categories the same, all that good stuff. Now, remember... JP did not tweet this out. The only reason we don't have official global details is because for some stupid-ass reason, I mean, I'm sure they have a reason, doesn't mean I'm gonna like it. The JP gets the Dokkan 2 update tonight, and then global is getting it tomorrow. Again, I'm not really a fan of it, but people told me I was whining for, saying that, so let's just continue. Alright. Super attack effect unchanged. Here, let's do a quick zoomaroo in here. Let's get another zoom. Okay. 2 key, 200% stats, 150% attack and defense on super. Okay. 25% attack and defense up to 100%. 15% chance to crit up to 60% with each attack received. Okay. Vegito is probably going to be immortal against normals, basically, so that potentially isn't too bad. 40% damage reduction. Then another 40% damage reduction. And counters with tremendous power. Guards and Scouter for 2 turns when HP is 50% or below. Okay. 200%, 150%. He can get to up to 100% right there. He's going to have 80% damage reduction against normals. 50% attack and defense, and all allies other than this character 2 key. 20% defense. When facing a super class enemy. 100% attack and defense and all allies other than this character. 3 key, 30% defense facing an extreme class enemy. So, we are getting support no matter what. They're doing that a lot with Super EZAs. Support is something they're really loving to do with Super EZAs. I think that this Super Vegito should be fairly usable. The fact that he's going to be, again, immortal against normals is certainly going to help. I'm going to assume content is going to get more difficult, but let's see it happen, I guess, before we kind of, like, guarantee it or anything like that. I will tell y'all this. If I really wanted to nitpick a little, I think I would really love if Vegito... I mean, maybe this doesn't make him too good, does it? But it would be nice if they would maybe tack this on to Vegito as well. Like, if they did, like, an LR version of this guy, like, if that's what the 10th anniversary LR would be, like, he would have something like that, right? Like, giving him that. Because this, like, people are going to look at this and they're going to be like, oh, he guards, dude. And it's like, well, he can sometimes. It's just not consistent. And this is below 50% is tough. I would much rather this. He had this before, though, right? Yeah, they gave him guard, another turn of Scouter, and then 40% or less. I'm going to need to see this guy in-game. Let's see what these like, what is the damage on these counters going to look like? Okay, so he gets 60% chance to crit, huh? 60%. 60% chance to crit. I mean, I guess that means I could get away with giving him a dodge build, but we'll see what things are gonna look at. Like I mean, I feel like he seems okay. I doubt I'll like him better than like Super Easy Beerus as an example, but I don't really want to downplay him too much because I want to see what is his like how hard are these counters going to be hitting? Like he is an AGL character, so he'll be able to break Goku and Frieza's damage threshold, right? With this, like all these attack buffs up. I assume any crits, he should be able to do enough damage to Goku and Frieza. Maybe not. Because remember, the damage thresholds, I don't think are going away. So this type of counter character, them doing a lot of damage is nice, like in Fantasyland. But if the boss has one of those 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 mechanics, it locks this type of character down quite a bit. So, you know, we'll have to see. He could be very useful. We still have no idea. Remember that this guy and Buhan, the anniversary LRs are gonna be out when these guys drop. So we'll see how that's gonna look, right? All right, so there was Vegito. Sure, okay. So then we have Buhan. Daddy, Father Buhan. Let's see what Buhan looks like. So we've got Buhan's kit here. Again, not very much right there. He debuffs. Links will be the same. Categories will be the same. All right, let's see. Yep, remember, super attack effects are unchanged. So he gets 200% attack and events, 200% attack and events on super. Launch an additional super attack. He gets a free additional super, okay. He's a rainbow orb changer. Tech key spheres to rainbow key spheres. From the 5th turn on, changes a type of key sphere other than tech to int. From the 5th turn on. Okay. I mean, right now, Goku and Frieza's the hardest fight, and you will be past turn 5. 40% attack, 30% defense. 12,000 HP per key sphere obtained. So 10 key spheres would give you 120,000 healing. That hasn't changed too much. Buffs are massive right there. And then now he's got monster start of turn buffs on super attack buffs. Okay. He's got 33% crit, 22% damage reduction up to 66% per rainbow key sphere obtained. So 2 rainbows, he has a 66% chance to crit. And then with 3 rainbows, he has damage reduction. Huh. But he's creating the rainbow orbs himself. I'm just thinking about running him on, like, Broly's team. Boo Saga. Yeah, I mean, if I think about this guy in, like, if he's, like, the 6th unit on Broly's team, Janemba, Kid Buu, Broly, Tech Broly, I mean, he's probably going to work very well. Especially as an orb changer to help the team out. Okay. 15% HP regen at the end of the turn. 100% attack against all allies other than this character. 3 key. 30% attack facing superclass enemy. 50% attack against all allies other than this character. 2 key. 20% attack facing an extreme class enemy. I feel like I like Buhan a lot better. I'm probably underrating Vegito's damage and stuff like that a little bit. It's cool to be immune to normals, but I mean, those boss super attacks, you know? His stats will probably be very high, though. Buhan, again, thinking about him on the Broly team, orb changing. You know, we have this. He'll be able to get the int orbs as well. The healing, a lot of stats. I think I do like Buhan. This speaks a little bit more into kind of my... I feel like the super EZA mechanic is most helpful and successful for villain characters. Because, like, Super Vegito, I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of competition for whatever team this guy might be on. We have a couple of new categories. We'll cover that as well. It's going to be a lot of competition to get this guy on whatever team, right? Whereas Buhan, it could work a little bit better, potentially. Okay. Let me know what you guys think of Super EZA, Super Vegito, and Buhan. They seem pretty good, but I just want to temper expectations, maybe for myself a little bit, until I'm seeing what a lot of these numbers look like. I know people are going to love, like, counter characters that could just rack up damage people love. But we'll see. Yeah, orb changing. Buhan. If Buhan in slot 3, 200%, 200%. He's going to have this. He gets all of this. He's going to have, like, big bad bosses and shit. Metamorphosis, shocking speed. And then he could have 66% damage reduction. Like, there's no way. Vegito, I gotta be missing something with Vegito. Because, the more I look at Buhan, if this kid is in, like, slot 3 on the Broly team, who is killing him? I don't know. Because the thing is, he creates his own orbs. This would be more of an issue if he didn't. He creates the orbs. Yeah, I don't know. Buhan looks pretty good for villain teams to me. Vegito, I'm gonna have expectations kind of like tempered, but we'll see what it's gonna look like. Let me know what you guys think of Super Vegito and Buhan. These guys could be major options, but remember too, these guys don't come out until after the anniversary LRs, man. So, the landscape of the game is very likely going to be completely different in 8 days. When we have, Carnival Super Saiyan 4 Goku that gets 750% attack and defense at the start of turn. I don't know. Let's let these guys come out, and then we could revisit how good they might be. So, let me know what you guys think. I'll catch y'all next time.